Hey, what's going on, everybody? This your boy B Mims with BrickHouseTalk.com, and I'm in the building with none other than Castlemont basketball sensation, Jamelle Corbino. Jamelle, what's going on with you?
How you doing? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. It's a pleasure to sit down and talk with you. All good. So we just want to go ahead and jump into this basketball thing real quick, if you don't mind.
It's good. Let's do it.
Okay, so let the people know, for what I understand, man, you've been out here tearing it up for the last couple of months. Top rebounder in the state. You're averaging, 25 rebounds a game right now?
I average during the season. I averaged, the first game was 25 rebounds a game. I was leading the nation actually, and then I dropped down to 18. And then during the season, I led it with 15 a game.
Okay. So you was leading the whole entire nation as far as rebounds is concerned.
Yes.
That's kind of unusual because from what you told me, you like the number 2. You would play 2 spot, but then you transitioned over to the number 5 spot. So tell me about that. Was it hard? How did you have to change up your game in order to kind of make that transition and adapt and settle into the playing the number 5 instead of playing the number 2?
Well, we never really had a big man, so it was like we kind of went out with the height, 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". The tallest dude we had was 6'6". I was kind of like the next tallest dude was 6'3". Okay. So, he was played the 5, I played the 4. But a couple of games during the season, he was out, so I had to start at the 5. I jump ball during the whole season. And it was a cool transition at first, but I kind of was uncomfortable. But going into college, I won't be able to play the 5 spot, knowing that I'm 6'3". But by playing it kind of like got me tougher. Playing down low with the big man. Learning how to use my body. Be physical. Okay. So it was a cool transition for me.
Okay, now speaking of college, I understand they got a couple of different schools out there looking at you. Tell me about that process. I know you kind of interested in a couple of different schools out there. There are a few options. So tell me what are some of the schools who are kind of looking at you right now, and about how long you think you'll take before you actually make your decision.
Well, I got a couple, Santa Rosa down in Santa Rosa, Lane in Oregon, Leslie College in Boston. I'm supposed to go down there with Davon. And Compton Coach Compton wanted me to go to Merritt. He said I'm his number 1 recruit. But I'm just waiting on my options. Gonna play AAU ball and see how that goes from there.
Okay, so you go do the whole AAU thing over the summer, or after the end of the league, and after that you go kind of make a decision as far as what you want to do next. Kind of let the AAU thing play out in its entirety before you actually make that decision to go to which college you go to.
Well, during AAU season, I'm going to just wait till it's over. If I got some more options, then I'm going to just wait it out, see. But I want to at least be signed before I graduate, at least. And with that is June 15th.
Okay, so how long have you actually been playing basketball? How far back do you go?
6th grade. I mean, I wasn't that all that good, in the 6th grade. I played 7th grade, then became the main player in the 8th grade. I played varsity, JV freshman year. I was supposed to be the all-star, the go-to guy on JV. But then during the playoffs, I played varsity. So I was also kind of like a JV and varsity player. And then 10th grade year, I started some games. Then some games I didn't. Me and the player, Deshaun Washington, we traded off starting spots sometimes. And then 11th grade year I started, and then 12th grade year I started. But it was a transition 11th grade year because, you had the 2 all-stars, Deveron Manley and Gary Williams. They was the 2 all-stars on the team. So I had to sit back. They were seniors, let them do their thing. And then my senior, when it was my time, and then I did it.
Okay, so you sat back, let the seniors do their thing. They played their ball, but when it was your time to shine, you went out there and handled business.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me this. As far as, do you actually study your opponents? Do you kind of watch them? If they might be playing a game ahead of you. If you got a team you got to play next week, and they might be playing a game ahead of you one particular week, do you kind of watch your opponent and study them and be like, okay, and try and pick up different tendencies on dudes and stuff like that?
Well, yeah, we didn't get too much film on certain teams we played. So the film that we did get, we watched games against Skyline. We watched how they played. And then we watched a couple of MAC games, and then a couple of other games I can't remember. But I just watched their main player, Paris Davis and Tutu. And so that's their 2 guards. So I was guarding Paris Davis sometimes during the game, but most of the time we was in a 1-3-1 zone. So I really just watched them, and all he can do is really shoot. He can drive to the hole. And Tutu, he can really get to the basket. He physical, and you don't want to send him to the free throw line. He went 17 for 17 one game on us from the free throw line, so that was ridiculous.
Right.
So yeah, that, and then McClymus, Delani and Steady, that's they 2 guards right there. But also they big man Dalvin here, a good player in the post. So we have to watch out for them too.
Okay, yeah, it definitely sounds like you did your homework on a lot of these dudes. I mean, you went into a whole lot of detail about these players, and I could tell that you're definitely a student of the game. So also, tell me this. what do you like most about your game? What do you think that you bring to the court that actually helps out your team when you're out there? What's your best attribute as a player?
My best attribute is rebounding. I mean, I can get physical too, but I just do my job. Coach assigned me to rebound. He needed a rebound on the team. I just jumped out and started rebounding. But I'm more the how would you say it, the more go-getter guy, I guess. Like get dirty sometimes.
Okay. So you like to get down in there, bang around a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. You go hard in the paint, literally.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. So rebound. I just do my assignments. If we get the win, we get the win. And so if we lose, I go back and see what we did wrong. Even if we win, I go back and see what we still did wrong.
Okay, definitely. That makes a lot of sense. How often do you practice?
We practice during the season. We practice every day. We practice on Saturdays too, but I couldn't make it all Saturday practice because my mom she had heart problems, so I had to sometimes stay home, watch my little brother and stuff like that. But other than that, I'll be at practice, running the track sometimes. I still need to get in shape, though, because when the season was over, man, I dropped a little bit, but I'm back in the gym.
Okay. So what do you look forward to most about playing college ball?
Like a real up-tempo team. Like, I want to just work hard, do what I got to do, and then just move forward.
Okay. I don't know. Give me one of your favorite players out there. Actually, give me your 3 favorite players out there in the game right now that you really like the most. You love watching them on TV, and you may even take different pieces of their game and try and implement it into your own.
Kobe Bryant, number 1. Okay. Carmelo Anthony and Kevin Durant.
Okay. So what do you like most about each one of those players?
Well, I like how Kobe Bryant, he's physical, and he a closer. He a clutch player. And Carmelo, he got that, little back down. He'll dribble out or crossover and pull-up jumper. Okay. Kevin Durant, his vert is ridiculous, and he can shoot. He's 6'10" and can play point guard. He's long. Yeah. So that's another good thing about him.
Yeah, Durant's a real versatile player. I was watching the game the other day, and he was really out there doing his thing. And like you said, he's 6'10" and he can play guard, so you don't find that too much in the league nowadays.
You don't. That's tough to guard. I mean, you look at him now, that's real tough to guard. He was shooting bad, but he kept his head up and ended the game with 35 points. But yeah.
Okay, so you got a favorite team?
Lakers,
that's what's up. Okay, definitely. Ramonda got on her Laker purple right now. Y'all can't see it right now, but we got her representing out here a little bit too. So anybody you want to give a shout out to right now? Anybody you want to mention?
Well, my mom, Coach Mack, my goddad, and basically the faculty of Castlemont, man, they helped me out a lot.
Okay. What about teammates?
Davon Oliver, Michael Martinez, Rigel Armstrong, everybody, man. All the seniors that contributed this year, everybody that stayed on the team, didn't quit, worked hard. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just want to thank you for helping me out and staying with me.
Okay, so, we was here before, and, we had an interview with Davion and everything, and we did learn about the whole no books, no ball. So just touch on that a little bit and let people know what the whole concept behind no books, no ball is all about.
Well, it kind of speaks for itself. You don't go to class, then you don't play ball. Okay. Feel me? If Coach, this was my, I believe, freshman year, he was giving out waivers to some players because they had bad grades. Mm-hmm. But after that year, he was like, nah, no books, no ball. Ain't nobody getting nothing. So if you didn't have your education, you didn't have at least a 2.0, then you're not playing. But, at Castlemont, I'm not saying the education is bad, but, it's not as hard. Okay. So if you can't get a 2.0 here, then you're really not going to get nowhere as far as education.
Okay, so, you just got to put forth some sort of effort, go to class, be in attendance. But, again, the coach does put an emphasis as far as education is concerned. That's the primary thing, right? Just because you have the word student, athlete, and student being first, athlete being second. So definitely want to put an emphasis on the whole academic side of everything.
So, and, we got tutoring from, Tuesdays and Thursdays also. So it's like, guys that was in there, I'm like, we got tutoring classes. Like, how's y'all in there? Like, some seniors was in there, right. So it's like, it was ridiculous because we got tutoring classes. The teachers was there to help you out. But, yeah, no books, no ball. It speaks for itself. Okay.
Anything else you want to get out there? Anything? It's an open mic, open platform. You can say whatever it is you want to right now. Just don't curse.
Nah, nothing really. I just, hope I make it, go far and took what Coach Mack taught me, into consideration and just stay in shape like he taught me and just really work on my dribbling.
Okay, that you actually took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to ask you what was the biggest part of your game that you feel you need the most improvement on, or so would that be the dribbling?
Yeah, dribbling, and also I'm my own nightmare. Like if I'm not doing good, I get down on myself. Sometimes put my head down, and not do what I'm supposed to do. But I just need to work on my dribbling and my attitude towards myself.
Okay. What about when players kind of talk to each other during the game? You get somebody trying to get in your head and stuff like that. Does that have an effect on you? Or?
Not even. Look at the scoreboard. If we winning, then I don't got nothing else to say. We winning, man.
That's it.
So like you can talk all you want, but at the end of the day, if we got the W, then say all you want. I'm going home with a win. I'm eating and I'm going to sleep.
You did mention that you go play AAU ball. So do you know which team you're going to be playing for?
Most likely the Bulldogs. But I would like to play for the Rebels, but their team was, kind of full. So that was a no-go. So I'm going to just talk to the coach for the Bulldogs and play for them.
Okay, and I know you're trying to make that transition from high school into college. You got a couple of schools looking at you. So, let's say that the whole basketball thing doesn't pan out and you don't transition over into the next phase of basketball, which would be the league, the NBA itself. What do you have as far as what's your mindset? What type of occupation would you try to get into life after basketball? A lot of players or a lot of people don't prepare themselves for life after basketball, whether it be at the high school, collegiate, or even at NBA level sometimes. So what do you have as far as that's concerned? Which area or avenue are you trying to go into?
Well, when I go to college, I'm majoring in criminal justice and pre-law. I want to be a probation officer. So I'm going to go into that. And hopefully, if I don't make it in basketball, I can be successful in that career.
Okay, well, I think you do a lot of good, definitely. I think you have a huge impact. You seem like a very smart, educated young man, and I think you'll be able to guide people in the right direction.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so, once again, we finna wrap this up. We appreciate you coming out. Appreciate you taking your time to speak with BrickHouseTalk.com. Mr. Jamelle Corbino, y'all check for him. Superstar in the making.